Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I really hope you're all doing okay and having a great day and an amazing week. My name is Effy and today we are doing this full face, and it is a full face of my current favourites. This is what I would typically tend to go for a night out when I want to look done up. I would do this sort of eye look just in whatever colour I needed, and this is just the current lip combination that I've been going for, although for nights out I'd probably swap it out for a liquid lipstick. But yes, these are my favourites. I'm going to go through my full base with you and show you what I've been using. Drop me a comment down below and let me know what your current favourites are, or let me know if you've been enjoying any of the products that I use in this video. If you enjoy this video, please do give it a big thumbs up, and if you like my content, please consider subscribing. It's all makeup content here, so if that sounds like your thing, this is the place for you. But other than that, I will stop rambling and let you get on with watching the video and seeing my current favourites. Okay, so full face of favourites. We're going to start with primer, and the one I've been reaching for the most is this one here by NYX. This was very kindly sent to me by NYX to test, but I really have been loving it. It's the Pore Filler Targeted Stick, and all I do with this is I just rub it over the areas where I have more issues with my pores. So typically around like my nose area, just get that all on there, and then a little bit on my forehead as well. And then I just sort of go over and just smooth it out a little bit with my finger. It does a pretty good job of this by itself, but I just like to smooth it out a little bit more. And then I do go in with a second primer on the rest of my face, and the one I've been using for that is this one here. It is the Collection Primed and Ready Hydrating Primer. I don't have many hydrating primers, and I've just been really enjoying using a hydrating primer on the rest of my face, especially now that it's coming to winter. The air is a bit drier, my face is a bit drier, it just needs the extra hydration. For foundation, I've been reaching for this one the most, and this is the MUA Probase Long Wear Matte Finish Foundation. This is very matte and it's very thick. It comes on a spatula, which I quite like because it means you can use exactly how much you need. There's no sort of standardised one pump, two pump sort of situation. It's just however much you need, and you can build it up in some areas if you need extra coverage. What I like about this foundation on my skin in particular is that if I don't want to set it with powder, I don't have to, because it's so matte it will pretty much just stay set itself without powder. However, I am going to use powder in a minute. The concealer I've been reaching for the most at the moment, again, is on the hydrating side, and it is the Revolution Conceal and Hydrate. I do have the Conceal and Define, and I like that one as well, but this has just been really nice to hydrate my under eyes a little bit more. I don't know if you can tell, I've kind of got a dry patch under my under eye at the moment. I don't know where it's come from, but it's there. And to set my face, the powder I've been loving at the moment is this one by Revolution. It is the scented baking powder in the shade Peach. I don't really notice a scent to it, but apparently there is one. The next step for me is blush, and I've again been reaching for an MUA product. It's the Blushed Matte Blush Powder in the shade Rose Tea. I just think this is a really good shade for me. It has a pretty flower embossing, and I just have been liking this one. It's not too pigmented, it's quite a nice colour on my skin tone, I think. There we go. Like I said, it's a pretty natural colour on me. It's not too pigmented, but you can build it up if you want to. I've just been really liking this, and this is super cheap, and so is pretty much all the products I'm going to be using in this video. For bronzer, I've been reaching for this one recently. It is the Collection Bronze Glow Matte in the shade 1 Terracotta. It is quite a warm shade. That's just what I've been reaching for recently. I think some people will disagree with using such a warm shade, particularly in winter, but I've been really enjoying it. For highlight recently, I've been reaching for this one. This is the original Soph highlight palette. I do have her newer collab with the highlight duos. I have one of them, but I don't know, I've just sort of been reaching for this one because it has a bit more choice to it. It has 8 shades, 5 of them work for me, so these 3 here work for me and these 2 here work for me. So I quite like that I have those options. Also, I kind of want to use this up a bit more before I start making a true dent in my newer one. Also, I've really been going for pink toned highlighters recently, but it's not going to match the look I'm going to do today. So today, I think I'm actually going to go for the more golden shade. I might mix it with a bit of the peach shade, just because this is on the edge of being too dark. So I just tend to mix the shades a little bit. And I've just realised I've put some on my eyebrows and I'm now about to put eye primer on and blank it all out anyway. And the eye primer I've been reaching for is this one, again a Collection product. It is the Lasting Perfection Stretch Concealer and Eyeshadow Primer. I do also like using this as a concealer on blemishes because it is pretty much my skin tone and it is very, very full coverage. You need the tiniest amount. Now for eyes, a palette I've been reaching for a lot recently is the Wilderness palette by Beauty Bay. I am just in love with the colours. I'm really into greens. I have been for ages now, and I've been absolutely loving this palette since it came out. And I'm just going to do what I would typically do for like a night out. I can do another one of these videos where I sort of show you my everyday makeup and what I reach for then, because it is slightly different. This is more if I want to be fully done up, this is what I would do. I do already have a video using this palette and it's my first initial review, and there's swatches in there as well. I will leave it linked in the description box and I'll put it in the clickable I button as well. So if you're interested in seeing swatches of the whole palette and a look that I did using it, feel free to go and check that video out. So I'm just going to start with the shade Forest. Now going in with a little bit of Eucalyptus. Should I zoom you in a bit? This isn't really a tutorial. I do want to do a video of a smoky eye tutorial, but this isn't it. But I'll zoom you in anyway. Well, hello there. So like I said, just the shade Eucalyptus. And then the shade Leaf. And now I'm just going to go back through those shades and blend them a little bit better. And just going in with a fluffier blending brush and that shade Leaf, I'm just going to blow it out a little bit more. And I'm also just going to wrap the exact same shades under my lower lash line as well. And now I'm going to go in with the darkest green in the palette, Ivy. I'm kind of wishing I'd done my eyes first because I do have a little bit of fallout. These palettes do have a little bit of fallout, nothing crazy. And I can just very easily brush it away. For my lid shade, I'm going to go in with a little bit of the shade Moss, but I'm also going to top it with the shade Lime because I adore this colour. Such a gorgeous shade, but like I said, I'm going to top it with a little bit of lime. And I just think that really helps to brighten it up a little bit. And then this palette does have a beautiful inner corner shade, so I'm going in with the shade Ray. And that does have a beautiful green reflect, so I'm actually just going to put the smallest amount on the lid as well. I just love green eyeshadow. I'll finish up this eye with you and do my brows and lashes, and then I'll do the other eye off camera. Now I am going to do a little bit of liner. I'm not going to do a wing, I'm just going to put some along my lash line, and the liner I've been reaching for the most recently is this one here by MUA Cosmetics. It is the Police Eyeliner Up eyeliner pen in the shade Bail Bond, which is just their black shade. There we go, just super simple along the lash line, mainly just to help my lashes blend in a little bit. I kind of have two go-to mascaras at the moment. One of them is the NYX Revolution Tasty Avocado Mascara. I love this. And then the other one is the Primark False Lash Queen Mascara. I think today I'm going to go with the Primark one, but I really do love this one. It is separating and lengthening and beautiful. I really enjoy it. I did not mean to do that. I will fix that in a moment. Okay, so I made an absolute mess of that, but while that dries I will do my brows and then I will fix this. My current go-to brow gel is the Benefit Gimme Brow. My writing is completely rubbing off because I use it all the time, and I do take it with me when I go home or when I go somewhere. This is the one I typically tend to take with me. Also, I should have said, this was gifted to me by Benefit. It was part of their Christmas gift set last year that I helped promote, but I have been really enjoying it. Again, brow pencils, I kind of have two I reach for. One is the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil, but I also reach for this one, which is the MUA Brow Define Micro Precision Eyebrow Pencil. It looks like this. It was incredibly cheap. It has a super skinny nib. Mine's a bit of a mess, but it works pretty much exactly the same as the Benefit one, and this is probably a tenth of the price. There we go. I think I do a lot less to my brows now than I used to. I sort of just add in a bit of shading and extend the tail out a little bit more. I need to shave off a little bit more of my brows next time, but oh well. I'm going to try and fix this on my face and then I will do lashes. Okay, I've attempted to remove it. It's kind of still there a little bit, but I have other videos to film after this anyway, so I'm going to be taking it off, so it's not really a big deal. I'm sorry if it's annoying for you though. For lashes, the ones I've been reaching for the most recently are these ones. They are the Doll Beauty Chloe Elizabeth lash. They're just very pretty. Here's what they look like. I've just been really enjoying them. They're very fluttery and nice. So let's put one of these on. I just use the Duo glue. It's not my favourite glue, but it's the one I have. So there we go, that is what it looks like with the lash on. Like I said, this is kind of my go-to getting glammed up look, and it's not always green, but green is the colour I like a lot. Sometimes it's blue, sometimes it's purple, sometimes it's pink, sometimes it's red. I pretty much do this with any colour, and that's one thing about the Beauty Bay palette. It does have reds, browns, blues and greens in it, so I pretty much do this in 4 different colourways quite easily with only one palette. I'm just going to go off and catch up my other eye because I look kind of ridiculous, and we'll come back and do a lip. Okay, there we go, we're back a bit further apart now. The eyes are done. I have this weird light shining on me and I don't know where it's coming from. I've tried to sort it out but I just can't. Let's do lips. Now for lips, again, I've been going for hydration, and I feel like I've repeated that like 7 times in this video, but my lips get very dry in winter, so I've been going for this combination typically, although I do sometimes swap out the lip liner. But the lip liner I tend to use is the MUA, again, Intense Colour Lip Liner in the shade Couture, and then I use the Soph lip balm from one of her lip kits. I think it's the sugar icing or the candy icing, I can't remember, the pink toned one. I do have the liner for this, but I've just been reaching for this one a bit more often, but I can just swap this out for whatever lip liner I want to use, but this is just the one I've been reaching for. Okay, so I probably could have done a better job at lining my lips, but it'll do. And then I just go in with the lip balm. And there we go, that is my current favourite lip combo. I realise the lips and the eyes do not match each other, but when do they in my videos? But this is kind of what I've been going for recently. I think if I were actually going on a night out, I would swap out the lip for a liquid lipstick, probably in a nude tone. But this has been my go-to lip at the moment, and this has been my go-to eye look at the moment, just in whatever colour I need it to be in, and this is the finished look. I guess I would also use setting spray, but like I said, I'm going to film other videos after this, so I'm not going to bother, but I do tend to reach for the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. It is my favourite, however I do also love the collection one. But other than that, this is just what I've been reaching for recently. These are my current favourites, and I've been really enjoying it. Like I said, I can do another video which is more of an everyday favourites, but this is my go-to right now, especially as I don't tend to wear makeup every day at the moment because I work from home and don't need to. So if I am doing makeup, it's probably for a night out or videos, because that's my life right now. But let me know what you think of this makeup look. Let me know if you are enjoying any of these products, or let me know what products you are enjoying. What are your current favourites at the moment? I would love to hear them. I'd love to test them out for myself and see if they work for me. But other than that, I hope you have a great day and an amazing week, and I will see you next Wednesday. Bye.